Good evening, Dandadan fans. It is Mr. Twitchy94, the night portion of Mugen Eclipse. Ivo, somewhere over there. I got it right the first time. Vontae, the first, the day portion. Welcome, everyone, to more Dandadan tonight.
Sir. Anime prospering, Science Sorrow doing their thing. Already working on season 3 from what I hear, obviously. Can't wait for that. And we got one more episode. It's been this season. We've said it in our reactions for the anime. It's like 5 different episodes in this season that were all directed differently, and were just peak in their own right. So I'm glad that it's doing good over there. And for the manga right here, we're entering a new realm. We feel it. We're right there. We're right there.
Right on the cusp.
Yeah.
I caught a nasty spoiler today on today's chapter. Vontae is going first, so I likely will talk about it briefly with him before I start my reaction.
Okay. Interesting.
I am still excited to see how it plays out, although I do know the destination.
All right. Well,
Sherm, you already know what panel I got spoiled on.
No,
you already know.
Oh, it's one of those. You said talk about it before you even read. That's crazy. Wow.
Yep, one of those.
Okay.
Yeah, so guys, just to give you a little look in of why this happens to me specifically, whenever I have a bad day at work, my brain just kind of shuts off. So when I come home and I just try to like reset my brain, without even thinking what day it is, I go on Twitter and be like, God damn it! Just like Kenta. So, needless to say, it is a fault of my own, but people are so excited about this panel, so I'm glad, at least from the sounds of it, you were not spoiled on it.
Not at all.
Good.
Oh, man. Where are we at? September 15th, 2025. Crazy. Yo, Zachary, what's up?
How's it going?
Oh, man. Last chapter. So, some little overlapping, as we love to see between anime and manga, between different characters. Even though she wasn't formally introduced just yet, Vamola in the anime. In the manga here. That one subtitle was interesting, though, that I pointed out. Vamola.
Yeah. I
that's
gotta
a
go
hint
back
from Tatsu.
and read that. That might be anime original.
I looked at the chapter. It said Vamola. It was like Vamola with a B instead of like Vamola, but it said like Vamola. I'm like, I wonder if that's like a little Easter egg or something like that. Well,
could have been
foreshadowing, because in the manga it happened too. So I don't know. First pumpkin spice latte of the season, fall season. That became my favorite season now. As I got older, I like fall.
Winter's it, man.
Winter, nah.
Winter is it.
It's never been for me. I can't do it. I love the aesthetic, but I don't like being cold.
I just like the silence. Whenever it snows and it's just quiet.
It's just rain for us because we don't get snow. Just
Lo siento, mi amigo.
I hear it. Oh, man. You guys enjoy? If you guys have peeped the Demon Slayer movie, you guys enjoy it? Let us know. Just a little icebreaker.
Sherm said it was incredible.
I've seen people complaining about the flashbacks being like, it's a movie, 2 hours 25 minutes.
It's
people
canon.
Were complaining.
There was
the
a
casual
flashback
people
in there.
Who were complaining about the flashbacks being long or something like that. Like, okay.
Ooh, Zachary's seeing it tomorrow.
Can't agree, it ain't summer. It's funny. I mean, summer used to be it for me when I was a kid, but fall.
Nah, the only thing we got gaslit as children. The only reason why people like summer so much is because you didn't have to go to school during the summer.
I like the heat. Well, not humid heat.
No, sir.
I know Sherm, Texas. I know it get humid over there. No.
Absolutely not.
Demon Slayer hate was a lie. The One Piece was a lie. The Dandadan was a lie. Everything is a lie. Just enjoy it. It's a spectacle, guys. Just think about when you're 50 years old and you look back when Demon Slayer dropped. Like, damn, there's this one anime that came out hot and it just stayed like that, and it had 3 movies to end the series. It was just, you had to be there. It's gonna be one of those.
And speaking of movies, we do have quite a bit of backlog content, but we will be getting into the Chainsaw Man movie reaction whenever it comes out to streaming services. And then as a kind of end of year special / going into next year, now that My Hero is officially ending in a couple of months, Vante and I will get into the 4th next movie month. For sure, possibly. Stop it.
I get what you say. I get what you
we will definitely be watching the 4th movie on the channel, possibly the 3rd movie, because it has been a while since I've seen it. Vante has not seen either. And I think there's 1 or 2 scenes particularly that I think would be relevant, because when I watched it at the time, I had no idea. It was actually one of those kind of spoilers / foreshadowing that we talked about with Dandadan earlier. Like, they showed Gear Shift in movie 3, and I'm like,
I think I heard about that. Oh, I've seen the clip from it.
Yeah.
I think it dropped around that time, recent. I think because I was like, oh, is that? I just saw that. Just saw it in the manga. Oh, nice. Let's see what else is there. So we got Gachi Akuta. We're gonna get back into that.
Yes.
My Hero next month. Demon Slayer, Chainsaw, pretty much next month or 2 for those movies.
What's going on tomorrow?
Oh, 2 things. 1, from Fujimoto himself. Goodbye, Eri. We're gonna try to figure out how much we're gonna read. Split it up for a part 1, part 2, part 3, or 2 parts, whatever we do. And Chainsaw 98, chapter 98.
See, depending on how quick that one shot is, it might not be a whole lot of dialogue.
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, Zachary, probably. If you are interested, check out Vante's live reaction channel, because I only do live streams about once a month, once every 2 months.
Get caught up. Break week this week, so there is that. Shit's crazy.
I'll wait till Dandadan anime ends, and then I'll get back into it. Just the Thursday release for Dandadan anime, I love it and I hate it. It's a complicated relationship.
And One Piece anime, Toei Animation doing a great job right now. About to enter a peak section of Egghead arc, so can't wait for that. But yeah, so anime and manga, we still here. 2025 has been a weird, fast, strange, not the best year, but hey, at least we got our entertainment. For season 3, talking about Chainsaw. Probably. Oh, Dandadan.
My guess would probably be 25. I think they'll do that or 20.
Yeah.
I think we will get Zuma next season.
Really?
I think it might actually end on the Dandadan panel.
That would be a nasty clip.
Right?
And the funny thing is, the reason why it's so nasty is that people will anticipate it and they won't get their answer regardless when they come back. So it's even worse. People are like, what is it? Come back, don't see it for that season. Oh, it has to be the next season.
That is the question now, isn't it?
And then it might be in the season 3 seasons from now is when we probably get it.
Ooh.
Wow. Yeah, One Punch Man, we've been hearing. Damn.
Season 1, generational. One of the best adaptions ever. Season 2, hot garbage, in my opinion.
Damn.
Season 3, it looks to be good, but not, great. If that makes sense.
Fire Force, they want to drop a fucking bullshit teaser trailer. I want an episode count. I'm sorry, I got to rant. Give me the episode count. Come on, David Production, stop playing with me. I don't care about that little teaser trailer you guys showed. It only showed probably a few episodes anyway. I need 24 episodes, not 12.
I didn't even watch it. I was like, this could go one of 2 ways.
Yeah, from what I saw, it was like a lot of stuff you probably will see in the first few episodes, maybe a few things after, but it didn't show me like
what you wanted to see.
Like it almost felt like, I don't know, man. It just feels weird. Like,
you think they're about to do guys hiding something? Mappa. Oh, we're gonna do the final season. I think part 1, part 2, part 3.
Yeah, I feel like the latest thing. Somebody will have to let me know. But it didn't seem like it was some like stuff like laid or. It seemed like another core or something, and then another one after that. But we'll see. Nonetheless, though, Dandadan, we are here. And yes, you want me to start?
Go ahead, good sir. Enjoy.
All right. Dandadan, chapter 209. You guys, once again, if you are new here or if you need to be reminded, we like to do a dual react chapters, which means that I will react first to the chapter, or Twitchy will, but today I'm starting first. And then once I'm done, I'll get him in here so he can do his own reaction to it. It's just a good way for you guys to get authentic reactions for both of us on camera versus us following along off camera while the other one's reading on, But space globalist art in theater. Imagine, I want to see any great art in theaters, even if it's just like to redo an arc or something. I think we're going to go down that route one day. One day, the arcs from, say like 20 years from now, we're going to see a lot of arcs retold in like a movie format because they're going to want to make their money, and I think that might be the best route for the industry. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. But chapter 209. Right here, I just realized we didn't even really recap, but yeah, boom, pow, 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 Frog Castle down, that rhyme kind of. All Alone is a chapter title. Okay. Now I'm starting to think from what Twitchy said that he got spoiled on, it probably has to do with like maybe Momo, from all of our theories that we were talking about with Momo, about her being left behind or whatever, or lost. Oh boy, okay. Hot. Did we beat him? It is just going to scorched earth or something. What is this? Is this what it was like around the castle? Is she like in a grassy plain area? Yeah, she is. So like on the little fields around the house. Wait, were they mimicking the town too? These damn space alien bastards. Vamola, are you there? Oh yeah, I'm gone. Vamola. Oh right, since she can't use her Kaiju suit, she can't detect me. No. Vamola, don't run off. You hear me? Damn, I'm so small I can't see very far. Oh yeah, she's somewhere else for real. Is it like empty space? I mean, because I see the darkness around, but it still looks like she's in the area by like close by that. Well, no, I mean, not by the house, but where the Shimane temple is when we were landing here in the plane. That's what I meant. Wait, okay. Where are we at? All right. I wonder if Granny's okay. Is that the Earth or the moon? That's the moon, I think. If it is a moon, it's funny because we know that the Keto family's up there. Did she make it to the hospital? What time is it now? Let's see. She's thinking about everything right now. Time has run out, and now she's crying. Oh no, I'm so lonely. I want to go home. Oh my god. Okay, and she's teleporting. Double spread. She's gone from this path, and we just see the moon in the background with the darkness. It looks like she is in empty space, or some kind of empty space. Interdimensional travel. Okay, now somebody's walking on that path. What in the hell he got on his face and the rest of them? What is this? Okay, who are they? Interesting. There's a staff. Is it an alien? It could be anything. Alien, or I don't know, man. That mask is crazy, though. You are there, yes? Then please climb on here. You need not be worried. Matters have already concluded for your two friends. Oh, so these are saviors. Oh, so did she turn into nothingness? Like either microscopically small, or she I'm guessing she turned like very, very, very small. And then he already, I guess, got Seiko to safety. Is that what he's trying to say? Seiko, and I'm assuming Vamola, since she was questioning about Vamola too. Next, it is your turn. Okay, All Might. What is this? This art is different too. Yeah, Tatsu, what we were saying in the intro, he's on the cusp of something different. Yeah. What the hell? Got the little Taru gates going all across the bridge too. That's interesting. Okay, we're at a temple. He puts her on water. He has a cup? No, a hammer, a mallet. He touches the water. Did she come back? Is she about to come back? Almost like a why am I blanking on this? Baptized, like she got baptized. Yeah, she's back. Whoa. What the hell? Wow, this was a different chapter. It was a lot of show not tell. A lot of it. I'm gonna get twitchy in here. Hold on, let me look at the chat. The whole town was empty space. Hiding themselves there. Huh. What do you mean you think that's the Serpos hiding themselves? You saying the people who saved her? Or that was accompanying the person that saved her? It just happened so fast. I did not expect that. I expected like more of her like looking around everywhere, and then like I don't know. Like that happened so fast. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying like it was so fast that it felt like not uncanny. It just felt weird, like strange reading this chapter. Like it really felt different. Is what I'm saying. Let me see what you guys were. Scroll up. That's a good question, Sherm. Does she even have? Is she even is the same right now? Controlling her shipment to. Oh, I see what you're saying. The MB. Okay, yeah. No dialogue. Okay. Oops, sorry. Just the mic spike right there. My bad, y'all. Let me get twitchy in here now. Yeah, very, very short chapter in terms of like less dialogue. I love that though, because once again, manga, as much as it is the story, the writing, it is also the art. And this chapter had a lot of great art and double spreads. I think we had like 2 double spreads. I think. Let's see, 1, 2, yeah. Yep. Okay. Your turn. Let's see, what emoji should I use? I'm gonna put like a mask. Yeah, he wouldn't know what that means. I don't think so. It might be one of those things. I know some people don't like those kind of plots sometimes. It depends how Tatsu does. If this is what he is doing. Huh. Yeah, we're entering some different territory. Interesting. I feel like I have a lot to say, and I feel like I have nothing to say at all. It's like my mind is just like, huh. I have my thoughts. There's something that I did think about recently that I feel like kind of does tie into this chapter a bit. I wonder if it will go down that path, but I'll talk about it once after Twitchy reads the chapter. Huh, you think so? Really? I did notice that, but I couldn't really. That would be insane if that is the case, Zachary. That would be crazy. But I'll let you. This is gonna be a really quick one.
Momo's back. I'm 99% sure. That's it. That's all I want to talk about before I get started. All right, guys. So, chapter 209, All Alone. Interesting. All right, Momo is shielding Vamola from the firework explosion inside of the castle. Guys, remember, pyrotechnics are for trained professionals only. Ugh. Ah, hot, hot, hot. Did we beat him? What is this? Is this what it was like around the castle? All right, well, we're getting rid of the negative space. Wait, were they mimicking the town too? These damn space alien bastards. Vamola, are you there? Vamola. All right, since she can't use her kaiju suit, she can't detect me. No. Vamola, don't run off, you hear me? Damn, I'm so small I can't see very far. She goes into a clearing. Maybe a riverbed? I wonder if Grandma's okay. Did she make it to the hospital? What time is it now? Time has run out. She's crying. Ooh, I did see that panel too, but I thought it was from another chapter. That is depressing. I'm so lonely. I want to go home. Everyone's on that spread. And of course, Ira's grabbing Ken by the arm. Oh, fades away? Okay, honestly, I know it would have been the shortest chapter of Dandadan. I would have loved it if Tatsu ended it with the double spread of 10 and 11. I know that would be absolutely brutal to do, but honestly. Who are these guys? Circle head. You are there? Yes? Then please climb on here. You need not be worried. Matters have already concluded for your two friends. Whoa! Was not spoiled on this one. Next, it is your turn, young Midoriya. Ooh. Oh man, I'm just appreciating this double spread. This is incredible. Sort of looks like a mini version of the Dandadan, or maybe one of the circular areas. Hands the walking stick. Places her down in the water. There's the hammer. She's on like a leaf type of thing. Hits the water. Alright, they're probably draping her and... Alright, that's it. That's what I saw.
Arise! Momo, arise!
Arise!
Yeah, this was one of those kind of chapters where it's just like it.
You know how we were just talking about earlier with the winter season and how I love the silence? You know how great Science Saru is at the OSTs that they use for the anime? I want this scene to be absolutely silent except for the pitter patter across these wooden planks. I want this to be
in the water.
As if they're waking up.
And then pop, pop, yeah.
I got a few things I want to talk about. Not too much, but what did you say on this chapter? What'd you think? Because obviously you did not see that final panel like I did.
First, I was like, "Damn, this happened so fast." It's the first few pages. Like, this is something that we always talked about: is her getting, isolated from the rest of the group in whatever way possible. I was like, "This is empty space still." I'm like, "Okay, interesting." Did she like interdimensional travel or something? Because we're fighting the Frog Castle thing, defeated it, and then immediately she just seamlessly transitioned into like this separate space, and you see the moon, and you see all the dark, empty space around. And then these guys pop up. They save her. They seem good, but it's still, like Sherm and Zachary were saying in the chat, it is still pretty vague at the same time. She obviously got saved, but there probably most definitely is a catch to that. Whether it's amnesia, whether it's her not having her powers, something along the lines of that. Another Dandadan name drop next chapter. be Zachary. What was it, 210? Yeah. And you think that the priestess Count Saint Germain? I don't.
Oh, that's calling a shot. Okay. Any
if
reason
it is,
why?
He's definitely gonna. This will change everything. Like whatever he is going for, we're gonna learn the full scope and then see how dire the situation is.
Do you think this could be another variant, or do you think this is actually Count Saint Germain?
I'm just gonna keep going with the variant talk. Is another variant.
Okay.
But I mean, who knows? Because it is a different group that he has. It's not like the Kerr. I'm sure. Yeah, yes, I know that their faces are concealed and they have a different attire, but like, I think it's the same premise of having a group that's under him that's doing what he wants them to do. Like, what if he is a villain where like he has many different variants because he has many different like goals? Like, you don't really see an antagonist have multiple goals. Like, there is a one goal, and then they have just different things that that they want for that. Kind of like a Vegapunk in One Piece, like with his satellites, just different. They're all kind of different, but like more than that, where they actually have their own motivations, and that'd be pretty cool.
So the reason why Zachary guessed that this head priest is Count Saint Germain is because of the gloves. That's a great catch. I did not see that the first time.
He's gonna ask, where is Ken Takakura? I don't know.
I wouldn't necessarily like the amnesia bit simply for the fact
That's
if we
what I
are
mentioned.
also saying this priest is Count Saint Germain, because like, why wouldn't he just take the powers from Momo? I don't understand why he would restore her and then also try to take her powers. Or
It could just
maybe
be one of those
he
things
would
where he
come
just
to like an
couldn't.
agreement to where like he won't be able to take the powers, but maybe she can use the powers for him.
Unless I feel like we would have to see that if he found out he can't take her power because she's just different, or he has a hunch like that, so then he ends up trying to use her on his side, as a weapon.
Okay, so talked a little bit about what was in chat. You said a few things. Let me just go like off the rails. There are like 3 or 4 different things I want to talk about. So it's both related to the bottom of page 3 and then also the double spread of 10 and 11. So at the bottom of page 3, we see the illusion kind of being removed, but also that could be I think Zachary also said like she looks older there. It could also be like the passing of time, like industrialism. Yes. I'm seeing like, okay, it used to be farmlands and now it's all high-rise apartments. So it could definitely be that.
She definitely did look older though. I noticed that. I was like, am I tripping? But she does look like bigger.
So what I want to bring up is her final words. What if we're kind of looking at the curse wrong? So the phrase, you get to see what someone's like on death's door, like you get to see their real character. I wonder if for as much bravado that she has, as much confidence as she has, we have seen her look vulnerable, but I don't think she's ever outwardly expressed, I'm so lonely. Because she's always surrounded by her friends. She's always sticking to Okarun's hip. to see her say this
is great,
and it was great. It was a great character moment.
We needed this.
I'm just curious if the curse, it's sort of, I don't know. I don't really buy that these priests were able to make her whole again. There's something missing. Either there's a drawback to it, or alternatively, like,
there's a catch.
I don't know.
Because why would they even want to do this anyway? Like, they didn't need to. They want her power. So, we really don't know who they are. We just think it is Count Saint Germain's camp, or him and his camp. But it could just be what I was thinking initially. It was like, kind of like what I've been saying the past few days about, we always talked about this, about her being like some kind of a human that has the power of a deity of the past or something like that. I still find it strange that in fighting against Vamola, the whole Buddha thing, like, her mind overrode like everybody else's. Like, Okudun tried and then Kenta tried, but her image was the one that got manifested. And I felt that from that, and then just from all these other, like Seiko herself, right, doing her job, what she's tasked with, and utilizing these contracts with the gods of the lands. I think that was kind of like a foreshadowing that Momo might just be like a reincarnation or something of like a Buddha or something like that. There's a connection there.
Let's now talk about pages 14 and 15. If Momo was forgotten completely, how is it that these priests were able to remember who she was?
I don't think she was gone. I think she went like microscopic, like real small there.
I don't know, man. It looked like she was dissolving.
Because he's picking her up, though. Like, he's picking her up. I just feel like it wouldn't make sense if he's able to tangibly take her if she's gone. I think she was
he put her on like
damn near.
So like the whole point of what I'm trying to get at here is, I think there might actually be 3 planes of existence. I think
that's
there
what I'm
might be
too.
The normal world, let's just call it.
3.
I think there's empty space with aliens. I think there is a spiritual world. I think this is the spiritual world. And the reason why I think that specifically is he bends down to pick her up, and then immediately on the next page when he stands up and his 2 priests are behind him, what ends up happening is they're in like a domain expansion to where this is a holy shrine, let's just call it.
It's funny you say that, because this whole chapter reminded me of JJK. Like a lot of it.
Sukuna and, you know,
stuff
his
later in the
malevolent shrine.
Yeah, that too. I do agree with you. I like going back to page 3 when you pointed it out. I was looking at it again, like, yeah, I think there are 3 planes of existence, which I think that's where the gods of the lands reside, or like the good spirits reside in that area.
Absolutely.
Empty space aliens, yokai, you know, the regular world, spirit world, and then yokai. I mean,
that could go back to the whole Illuminati thing. So the rule of 3, there are 3 planes of existence. The
promise
has
something to do with
outside
that.
of the triangle.
Do you think that the promise has anything to do with the spiritual realm?
It could. I could see that, definitely.
Because Alien says, you broke the promise. What are you talking about?
Speaking to humans. But I would say, isn't it funny how aliens only interact with humans on like a very... It's not intimately. They only interact with humans at like a surface level or from a distance. So because of that, humans, they don't actually interact with spirits that often. And I want to say that spirits and aliens don't really have much interactions either. So Momo could be the perfect blend of what happens when a human, an alien, and a god all interact or are coexisting in the same body. So let's just say one of her parents was human, one of her parents was alien, and then they had a god or a spirit sealed within her.
Or Seiko being a medium, being with that side, that third side. But going back to what you said about Momo crying, like, we needed that, because we talked about this before, about something from Dandadan that we weren't really a fan of, is the cast, specifically the kids, but I mean the cast in general. Like, the way that they react to things, they kind of are great at adjusting accordingly. Like, I'm not saying that they don't go through, because we've seen Gigi and Momo, they've went through some crazy shit, or nearly crazy stuff, but like, they're good at adjusting and coming out on top, and they don't ask questions. They don't. Yeah, they're very resilient, and we know that they are canonically durable, so that is a thing. But like mentally, like, these are children. Like, we do want to see
still teenagers.
Exactly. So this right here validated, like, or not validated, but it made me feel more. I'm just happy that we got something like this, because we hadn't really gotten that, aside from like the characters who did join from their backstories. But like, once again, Tatsu, you're an older fan. Why is all the craziest stuff, the emotions come in the backstory, and then current day is like, you got friends now. We know what you are, Tatsu. We know what you are.
Go back to page 15.
Okay.
Just read the dialogue of the last bottom half.
For your two friends, the matters have already concluded for your two friends. Like, who is he referring to?
No. Well, not that who's he referring to. What if this is a... I'm going to go really aluminum foil brain, guys, so just be prepared. What if this is actually Okarun in his old age?
Something I just thought about when you said, like, what if this is Turbo Granny? I mean, like, we did say that we think that Turbo Granny will be the first character to interact with her when she is lost.
She has a ton of spiritual knowledge.
She has the mask on. Her hair looks, like...
bit frayed, frazzled.
Yeah, exactly. That would be hype.
Well, also, guys, remember the initial attire that Turbo Granny was wearing? I shared with Vante a few streams ago. It looked religious, or of like a priestess type of thing. So I could see this being Turbo Granny in a human form. And, where has she been all this time? I don't think that the memories of Momo in Turbo Granny would necessarily be affected by the curse, because they both were in the Danmanra box together when they got exiled. So there's probably a spiritual connection between the two, that maybe the curse doesn't work on Turbo Granny as it relates to Momo. But I know we got a little bit off track, and I do like that tangent that you brought up, that it could be Turbo Granny. But what I wanted to say...
it might be somebody else, though.
was matters have already concluded for your two friends. Do we think that maybe this plane of existence is operating on a different timeline than our current timeline? So I said Okarun half as a joke, half serious. But what if there has been a time skip in the real world, and Momo comes back and she doesn't recognize any of these people? Like, everyone has a new time skip design. Like, this was the time skip. We just didn't know it. Because it says matters have already concluded. That's a very strange way to say that.
I'm going to add this to it, too. To say that, you had to already know that they were coming here to do this, to get her back to normal, Zuma and Daiki. So who else would know besides the group? If it is somebody else outside of the group,
Sure.
Who could it even be? How would they even know?
It could have been
Seiko
the original. It could have been whoever was the shrine or the priestess, the priest or the priestess at the shrine that Count Saint Germain / Enra pretended to be.
Man, that ass could be Turbo Red. Like, look at page 14, that top panel. Like, with the hair and the mask, like, to zoom in on the face, like, what's the point of zooming in on somebody that we don't know, right? Is it Tatsu doing that shit again, like with Seiko, or is like maybe Tatsu? I kind of compared it to like with Horikoshi with Dabi. Like, I don't know if it's Tatsu. If he is doing this here, I definitely think he did it earlier with Seiko. And if that is the case, we know what you are. Now we really know what you are, Tatsu. Like, out of all the times we ever said that, we do. Like, come on. We know it's her. No, that would be crazy if it's her.
All right, let's shift gears a little bit. Let's go to the double spread of 16 and 17. What did you make of the circular
Dandadan
object / the sun behind the shrine?
Dandadan. I was mostly looking at those damn Taru gates going up the stairs. Like, there's two of them there like that. That's crazy. They say, yeah, ultra. This literally reminds me of something in JJK. If you know, you know, guys. That area, it literally looks like it's very similar. That area. Who could this be? Because this person had to have known. Either Seiko told them, or this is somebody that. Because, like, seriously, how would they know? Turn.
Did Turbo Granny ever have a walking stick?
It's one of those Mandela effects where it's like.
At first I thought yes, but then I was like,
was it the Fruit of the Loom, the Cornucopia thing? Like, is it there? Was it there?
It was there.
I feel like I see her with a walking stick, but I don't think she did though.
I don't think so either.
That would be hilarious. So
but at least they did have. Oh goodness! Look at what page is that? Page 19. There's also the arm guards on the priestess. That might be Count Saint Germain.
That is very Count Saint Germain. Like, what the hell? What are you doing, man? What you doing, dog? What you got playing, man? Is it? Oh, wait a minute. You talking about time travel or time skip? Time travel. What if this is like Hyper Geezer, OG Hyper Geezer? Because he does look older. What if this is Count Saint Germain, like him, his initial self?
Playthrough?
Yes. Hyper Geezer.
Interesting.
Damn, if that is, what the hell happened? Like, that backstory is going to go crazy. Turbo Granny, him, and anybody else involved. What the hell happened? Also, do you think that there are like some like royal bloodlines in this series? Because when you go into conspiracy theories, especially about Illuminati,
that is
I've seen some things about bloodlines, and I've done some researching. This is all alleged. Don't Mugen Eclipse. Don't strike us.
Allegedly.
Terminate us.
In Minecraft.
Yeah, bloodlines. Royal bloodlines from all around the world that are rich and stayed rich for many, many years, hundreds of years. And I mean, you got some of that in One Piece a little bit. We know what you are, Tatsu. Watch it be like an ancient kingdom thing where like the people in the Dandadan were like the ancient kingdom, and then the 20 allied nations of Count Saint Germain and everybody else like killed them or whatever, and then
Now I know everyone's excited about Momo, but I do want to point out on the second to last panel that we see at the bottom of page 21. So this aesthetic of placing a leaf, obviously something in the leaf, on the water. But then go back just another couple pages to page 19. Do you think this is... You've never seen Adventure Time, have you?
A little bit. So I might know what you're talking about, maybe.
Okay. There is a very awesome episode. It has to do with BMO, so the calculator of the Game Boy character. And BMO has an overactive imagination. So one time, Finn, the main character with the sword and the bunny ears or whatever, he catches him talking to himself in the mirror. And he's like, "What you doing, BMO?" And BMO turns around, nothing. But when BMO turns around, the mirror does not turn around. And what it ends up devolving into is that there is a mirror dimension. Is there any chance this is the Momo from the mirror dimension? Because at the bottom of page 21, when you see like all the ripples, it's almost like something is being pulled from a plane of existence into this one.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Huh. Imagine that. That would be a crazy.
So is that where like variants come from? Is like there's a mirror dimension?
Yeah, that would be a crazy.
Think about Reiko and the connection to Momo.
Yes,
the mirror dimension.
Yes. When I was looking at the water, I remember I talked about this before. I need to see Reiko going across water. That reflection. And literally while looking at this, I was like, I can see Reiko here. She'd go crazy right here, right now. There's so many theories that can come out of this that we all have talked about in this stream alone. And yeah, Zachary, Momo having a female rival would be pretty fire. I think Momo really is a rival. She would be a great rival. Oh, you're thinking about like rival as in like friend rival.
The Naruto Sasuke rival.
Okay. He meant like villain rival, like Blackbeard to Luffy.
I mean, who would it be? Count Saint Germain?
Nah, give her somebody else.
Someone else? Okay.
Yeah. Make Count Saint Germain be Turbo Granny and Okado's fight. I feel like that's more like, I don't know, something about, I can see that one.
Momo! Tasukete!
Yeah, that Momo, Seiko. This literally sounds like One Piece. Like Emu, Blackbeard, fight too. I
imagine hearing like the Boof in Naruto when he shows up at Gamabunta.
Yep. Momo said, "I'm the Sakura when it came to that crying out, but I am the Naruto too at the same time. I'm both."
So like the reason why I thought this could have been like a mirror Momo as well, which patent pending, is also the bottom of page 20 and like how explosive that is. It seems like something's coming from beneath the water.
So you got a leaf, water, life, something with life. What did y'all do though?
It could be representative of Noah's Ark. I mean, it's kind of shaped like a boat in a little bit. I could see it being
I'm trying
like
to look at these people's hair. Like, what if we know these people? Like, look at the last page with the mask. You know, you see their hair. Both of their hair is kind of interesting. That it's not like their whole head is covered.
One looks like a man. The other one looks like a woman.
Yeah, that's her parents. Her parents.
Imagine. So when you were saying, imagine we know these people, go back to page 14 for a second. I was thinking, what if that's Tatsu's way of showing us the full Straw Hats? There's 14 and a leader.
The full Straw Hats?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, so the leader is Seiko. You have everyone else is paired up. So going back to the Noah's Ark analogy, there's a man and a woman for everyone. Because there's 7 pairs.
There are. I lost count. I haven't I stopped counting. Talking about for our cast, like if they are
no. For that group of people on page 14.
Oh, just
so I'm
you're
saying,
just saying
like,
because
again,
there's pairs, even pairs, or even
it
pairs.
could be that, or it's like, you know how we talk about how much romance is in this series? Like, at the end of the day, there could be 14 with a leader.
I'm trying to look at that mask. Like, what is that? Like, I don't know.
It looks, I don't want to say like a bug, but like, I don't know, kind of not reptilian either. I would say like insect-esque.
Yo, that might be Turbo Granny.
That's insane.
I'm just looking at the hair. I'm just like, I don't know. Like you know, the hair alone, and then just the fact that you have a mask is just like she's gonna take the mask off, like, you know. And then the face gonna be the cat face.
Good morning, Turd Nugget. Wait a second. I know that. I know you.
Imagine her face is literally the fucking cat face. The Neko form face.
She's like, this is as close as I could get to becoming human. That's why I wear the mask.
This is the Keto family. Imagine. The Keto family is the ones that told us that time has went by. No.
Gross. What are we on? Elbath? I know what you are, Tatsu. Finally get to use that tonight.
I'm not gonna lie,
imagine
man.
he does a time skip while Oda's doing the Elbath shenanigans. Bruh.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I wonder if Grandma's okay. Did she make it to the hospital? What time is it now? Time has run out. Grandma. Like, seriously, who else would know? I mean, obviously, we wouldn't know if there's characters that are also surveillancing them. Aside from, like, the Serpoians, we know that they're always somewhere. But, like, outside of them, we don't know anybody else who's been, like, stalking us. What you got?
You know how much that would absolutely kill me, and no, that's not a pun, if Seiko died after Momo made that decision to sacrifice herself. And that's the only reason why she's alive, is because her grandmother died. Like, the curse might have took pity on her. Or this priest might have been like, oh, empathy is what saved your life, child.
I think Seiko will make it. I think we need Momo to think that she
doesn't.
You know what I feel like this is at right now? This is like a random comparison, but it kind of reminds me of after Sasuke, spoiler alert, defeated Itachi, and Madara, Obito was talking to him and telling him, like, the truth, not the full truth, but some of the truth.
Yeah, brother was actually a pretty good guy.
I think it's something like this. Like, I feel like this person, whoever this person is, will tell us what's going on, but might not tell us entirely everything that's going on. And then that's where the disconnect between both sides, like where Momo's at and everybody else. Ah, man. This series is entering an era.
Go to page 18 now.
Mm-hmm.
Notice anything on that page?
Staff, the person handing the staff. And then talking about the spikes on the ceiling.
Nope.
Waterfall.
You're closer.
The water on the floor.
Less close.
Waterfall. Okay. The people standing in front of the waterfall.
You are red hot.
The person with the thing holding whatever that thing is right there on the left.
Those shamans, let's just call them, they are holding musical objects.
Yes. That's what I was like. Yes, I didn't know it's one in the middle with the drumstick.
Tuning fork
or something else. Yeah,
drumstick.
Huh.
I think the one on the right, you know that, like, I guess it kind of looks like this hammer, but with like the things, and you just like move your hands together, and it like bounces the balls.
Oh, I can't wait to see how this is directed and to hear everything, every single sound.
You know, like
with
the
water.
Jiraiya. Well, yoy! Exactly. I can imagine it being something like that.
And like, look at page 21. Look at the leader or whoever that person is. How they're kneeling. I don't know. Like, it looks
as the water's coming down on them from the explosion. You see the spirit particles all over the water.
It look like an older lady to me. I don't know, something about it. Like, just
I can see that.
The body type and like.
Imagine this is the original Seiko.
Wow, I mean, it actually could be. I mean, seriously, it literally could be.
And maybe she didn't die. Maybe she got transported to the spirit realm. A true spirit medium in the very essence.
What if there's a thing where, like, I don't think I've seen something like this besides like zombie type stories, but like, what if like there's like a spirit can be in that world, and then here it's like you're fueled by like a karmic ball, and that's like your core, your new soul core.
I am freaking out. Do you remember the mask that Seiko was wearing on TV?
Oh shit! I remember on one of the chapters we reacted to recently. I was looking at that. Let me go back.
It looks like the mask that this one's wearing.
Huh. Okay, let me go to the chapter.
Maybe like 2 or 3?
3. Okay, I'm on 3. Yeah.
Maybe it's of a similar essence.
Yeah.
Well, that one has like a weird pig thing on the front.
I'm trying to get Turbo Granny's hair in this chapter, in that chapter, chapter 3. Like, I mean, like, I mean, the hair is kind of similar. It's a little bit more neat as she possibly can right now, I guess.
It's kept.
Yeah. That's hilarious. Bro playing the triangle for real. Hey, man.
Ding, 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 ding.
You know, don't disrespect the triangle. It's still a part of music history too, you know? They just want us to be noticed. Damn. And like the fact that they all have these shoes on, they have heels, so they do look taller. These characters here in this recent chapter. Watch this really be Turbo Granny. Oh my god.
I would freak out.
I mean, because like seriously, who else would know about something like this? Unless Seiko make calls that we don't know about, maybe. But
I mean, again, with my guess that this might be time travel shenanigans. If this is Okarun in his old age, maybe the Ogre Club has some time traveling abilities.
Oh, what if that is the Ogre Club? That damn staff. Like that's.
Ooh, could be.
Wait.
He might be the only one that remembers Momo.
Could be. How would I feel about this at this time of the story? I'm not sure. I would like something like this a little later. That kind of thing, like where something's going on outside that we don't know about. I would want it to be a little.
I think I would be okay with it as long as Tatsu explains how it happens immediately. And I think the easiest explanation is that these realms of existence, they just are outside the streams of time of other realms of existence. So like this could be Okarun, a what if Okarun, if he lived the rest of his life without Momo. And
so this is basically invincible.
Remembered, yes. He's the only one that remembered what Momo was. So he decided to delve into the occult Maybe he even took on the gloves, much like Count Saint Germain, and he was able to successfully traverse to the spirit realm.
Let me see. I think the reason why I'm like, not to say I'm opposed to it, because I don't think it's bad. Like I'm here for it if that is the case. I think it's just because we don't know a lot about this series, so I don't get a lot of excitement for that kind of plot twist just yet. Like
Okay.
I feel like I need to know a little bit more about the world and then get into something like that. And that could have just been from 10 chapters, like 5 chapters, as long as we like knew more. Because usually when you do stuff like that, it's to like kind of wow the audience, like, oh shit, okay, we're somewhere else now. But here in this story, I feel like it's almost like we went from Gear 1. I'm not talking about One Piece, it's not a fun, but like Gear 1 to Gear 3. Like we just skipped Gear 2. If that makes sense. Like,
I mean, I know what you are, Tatsu, because that's
there's more story in the middle.
He's like, I'm going to give you both Gear 2 and 3 at the same time.
And I swear I did not even try to connect that. That's
just me. Yeah. That's just
I
me.
know. So I mean, I'm here for it, but I do kind of wish we knew more. Maybe this is what's needed though. It's just absolutely necessary to do this to explain, to really get into what the story truly is. Maybe that's what it is. And I've never seen that before, so I have nothing to really go off of. I'm just more in the question mark, but I am very excited nonetheless. Hey, Turbo Granny's attire again. Let me see something. Nah, we can't tell. Oh, that's wow, Tatsu, you're different. I'm thinking about the damn Neko necklace thing. I'm trying to think of any other accessories that Turbo Granny, but it's covered. Like there's hair over that, so we wouldn't even know.
You sick bastard.
Oh my god.
You sick bastard. You knew what you were doing.
Turbo Granny, stop showing me the Neko form. Yokai. No, she seriously needs to have the yokai. I mean, the cat face if it is her though. That would just be funny to look at the eyes. I mean,
I think I both equally like my theory about this being time-traveling Okarun and your theory about this being current-day Turbo Granny. I like both equally.
Yeah, because it will make you be like, okay, what the fuck happened? And then
either
it's like
way,
you have to get caught up on either path, of how this even happened.
See, okay, so what I've been looking at these last couple of minutes while I've been listening to your analysis is what this priest puts Momo in. At first I called it a leaf, but then I started thinking maybe that's like holy fiber or holy like a wrap. And then I was taken back a look at the Ogre Club. Depending on if that is sealed, like one of Sukuna's fingers or not, I could see the wrap being what, peeled off of the Ogre Club and was used to house Momo.
I mean, it could be, because we already had the what was that? The black cloth that they used for the damn game.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I sent it on Twitter, the Turbo Granny attire. Like, I mean, or what if this is Turbo Granny variant? Or somebody from Turbo Granny's clan, something. I don't know, man. This is with the circle face thing. Like, what is that with the top hat?
Okay, well that's kind of interesting now that I'm looking at it. I'm back on chapter 201, so I'm looking at both the Ogre Club and the conversation between Okarun, Kinta, and Manjaro. And Okarun asks, so then is it really powerful? Manjiro responds, dunno. Well, how do I use it? Couldn't say. So it really is a prank. Damn it. My master told me to train you, Okarun. Without, like, skipping a beat, he says that with such a straight face. Do you think there is any way to prevent aging or to slow it down tremendously through the use of chi channeling?
I mean, it's Tatsu. He introduces everything every day. Maybe. I don't know.
Well, I'm thinking if we go to like Lady
impossible.
Tsunade, you know how she uses her chi to, or chakra in this case, to make herself seem younger.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, what if Manjiro, like, he was told to train Okarun on how to channel his chi to prevent aging so that Okarun could survive long enough to master, or to, I was going to say to master the Ogre Club, but also potentially to transfer into the spirit realm to save Momo after she got transported back.
I'm gonna go to your theory real quick. If it is Okarun, imagine that like we're here, and then like we don't know who these people are, so we never get their actual identity until later. Something comes up, conversation, they revisit it. Like, wait a minute, oh, it was him all along. We didn't even know. I would like that. I can see that Ogre Club growing into being that staff too.
That staff, yeah. That
especially
looks like
how long the box is and how long the staff is. And the fact that Manjiro is because realistically, right? For even when we read the chapter 201 with Seiko, like obviously we think that Seiko just wants to make sure that Okarun is staying protected just in case. That's like the service level thing, but like it's almost like she's trying to prime him up to being a spirit medium. And if that is him,
I think so.
That kind of checks out. Like, and for Manjiro to train him, because Manjiro is, he's her apprentice. Hell, that might even be Manjiro that handed him in this chapter. No, that picked the Momo. The hair kind of is the same. Imagine these are the Sumerians, the ones that went away, right? The spirit world. If this, like, let's just say this is
older generation,
where they escaped here, the world in between all the worlds, or just a different one.
What's kind of throwing me off about these shamans, again, I'll call them, is their masks are so simplistic.
Yeah.
And the head guys, obviously it's a bit more detailed, but I can't even get anything off of those underlings. Like, they just have nothing. It's just a
seems
circle.
Very old and primitive. I feel like this is an old traditional like group that's been around for a long time, and they just kind of
God, I can't wait to reread the Space Globalist arc. I might try to do that once I get caught up on some more videos.
And that mask got holes in it. What if they could put like karmic balls in? I don't know. I'm just thinking. Man.
Great chapter though.
There's something else I was going to say that I forgot about. I was thinking of something else with Momo, of like why she has the powers that she has, and with Seiko being a medium. What if like throughout, I guess, that family, the Yase bloodline or any bloodline connected with them, what if they like just train their chi and meditate or something while like the baby's in the womb, and that's how she ends up having the power.
I really like that. Okay, Rouge. I know what you are, Tatsu.
Yes. Absolutely. I'm one of the Masters of Demon Slayer fan. What does a circle mean? Like, cause now we got circles. Is there any connection with that? With the triangle? You know, like it's.
I just kind of got goosebumps. I'm gonna send this to you and Sherm on Twitter.
I want to go home.
I want you to.
She said that and then disappeared.
Take a look at this panel from that same chapter that I'm looking at. So chapter 201. Guys, if you're interested, I will post it on our Discord. So let me go ahead and grab that Discord link. Give me 1 second.
Looking at it.
Do you see anything in that panel that might be interesting?
Yeah, the top hat. The hat.
Okay, that is one thing immediately that I saw. I want you to kind of like squint your eyes and then reopen them and see if you see anything else. You might have to do it like 2 or 3 times, but you could definitely see it if you look at like the lower half of that page.
Okay.
Or that panel. Pardon me. Anything?
Is it like in the background or in the foreground? Like
that is the question now, isn't it, my dear Watson? No, jokes aside. Does that not look like a circle that someone might be looking through a mask?
That's what I was thinking you were talking about, but I didn't know if it was just like
yeah.
I didn't know what to think, to be honest. Yeah. Huh. I mean, yeah, I even see it on the top a little bit too. I didn't really notice the top part of it, circle. Huh. That would be
right. So could that be Okarun?
Man.
Continuing the spirit medium path?
I don't lie to you, that could be a genius panel. I'm gonna have to remember. I think it's one of those where it's like you could show somebody.
You don't think
panel,
nothing
guys.
of it. Well, because obviously
of
the point of the panel is supposed to focus in on Manjaro being the one to perform the exorcism. Like, of course.
Yeah.
But then when I look at the woman next to what I think was Koki there, like the back of that woman's jacket is split, and then I was like really paying attention to the circle, and I was like, okay, well, where have you seen a circle? Okay, we just talked about a circle on their mask. Could this be from like a circle mask priest perspective?
A reread would hit. What if that happened another time that we did not notice? Holy. Literally holy. On both sides. It's very holy and it's very whole. Tatsu, it's like you're taking us somewhere. Where are you taking us? I am here for the ride. But I do find it interesting that she was like, I'm so lonely, I want to go home. And it's almost like a wish was granted. Like she
you know what
immediately when she said that
scene reminded me of? It reminded me of Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz.
Exactly.
I want to go home. I want to go home.
I mean,
it might actually be word for word.
Wizard of Oz. So you have that, and then Vamola calls her Pixie, so like a fairy type of magic. Tatsu, we know what you are. He's literally just getting all the things that he liked growing up and putting it into his manga. Every single thing. Creepypastas, anything religious, scientific. He's just putting it all into the series, which is cool. He uses that as a guidance to write a story. It's working. And it's going to be hard for him to break his own series because, like, he introduced so many crazy things that it almost like anything is possible in this series. Who are you? I'm glad they were not on break because this is definitely a break type chapter.
Oh, 100%.
I'm glad it's not a break.
What did you think? I wasn't looking at your reaction if you still had your camera on. What did you think when I said, like, the double spread of 10 and 11 could have been the end of the chapter?
Oh, yeah, I agree. When I looked at it, I was like, damn, I felt that. And they'll never meet again. I feel you just put that speech bubble right there. And they'll never meet again.
Shut up.
You know what? Some people should do that. They should, like, there should be, you know, like,
the two series.
Yeah.
Do like an A and B mashup.
Make it seamless, so to make it seem like it looks real, like say the Soul Society Ichigo, but like make it look like it wasn't photoshopped. Or
you have like Asta coming in to defend Yuno.
What are you cooking, Tatsu? What are you cooking? This is bad. Like, if let's just say she's in bad hands and it's not anybody that's good.
They might have
think about how that happened. Like Seiko being out of commission, she wakes up, she don't know what's going on, whether she does remember her or not. Her granddaughter's gone.
But imagine she does have some form of amnesia, even if it is temporary. Like, she could be in a worse position than we ever thought.
But is it going to be one of those things where, like, they don't remember her because she's in this world, but once she comes back, he'll come back? Because she was disappearing as if she was already going to, like, transcend to this next plane of existence.
Well, that's what I kept going at when I said she disappeared. It looked like she was no longer in this plane of reality.
I still find it weird, though. Like, how could you pick her up if she's not here anymore? Or do you think that, like, she's there in the spiritual, like, that exact spot right there, but she's gone to the physical world, but she's, like, being picked up by them in the spirit, this in-between world. So, like, an overlapping of dimensions, basically. Nah, that damn hat is literally the exact same. It like literally curves to the back. That's the same hat. That literally is the same hat. That is the same hat.
Guys, I did put our Discord link in the chat. It's always in the description. So please join us on Discord if you'd like to talk about this more.
Like, get your phone and put it side by side. Zoom in on Manjiro
that would be insane foreshadowing.
That is the same. I think it is
so similar.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it has that little horizontal cross in the middle of it, and then it veers to the back, curves to the back.
So how you feeling now? You think this is still Turbo Granny? You think this is Okarun? Do you think it's someone else, a part of the priesthood?
Okay. I think it has to do with Earth priests.
Okay.
So at first, when you first look at this, you could think, okay, this is people that might not be from here. They might be aliens, Count Saint Germain, something like that. But the fact that it's the same hat, I think it has to do with Earth. Whether it's Seiko, Turbo Granny, Okarun, Future, it's somebody from Earth or people from Earth.
I liked what you said about this possibly being the Sumerians, but then I thought immediately, like, they don't have the horns, so this can't be the Sumerians. This is definitely Earth-based.
Yeah, they all have that damn hat. I don't know, man. Huh. It could just be a Seiko thing. Like, this is just her comrades. She let them know ahead of time that something could go horribly, and she just... I know that might not be the desirable outcome, but it might be the most...
I feel like that's a safe option.
It is. But it makes sense, though. Because, like, I would expect her to do something like that just like what Oka doing, give him the Ogre Club. Like, she knows a lot more than what we know. Like, she's prepared for it. Thing is that we have no clue. Like, the Ogre Club, we still don't really have a real idea of what it could be for.
Are those underlings holding clubs in their hands?
On page
13.
13.
Those are clubs.
What the hell? Yeah, they are. Huh. or baseball bats. Seiko.
On the run.
Maybe you know what? Maybe Seiko is one of those underlings. Like, she is one of those. Obviously, she's not here now, and this is her leader.
That'd be a cool little subversion of expectations if Seiko's not really high up on the totem pole. We've always
said that she was like an agent or
higher
something.
Ones. Well, I think we assumed she was really high up in the hierarchy chain, but maybe she's not. Maybe she's just like a local, like a local sheriff. Let's just say. I
started thinking that though because of her work. I feel like she's one of those that's probably like, the whole she's exceptional.
Her television appearances, like maybe she's just kind of make a bastardization out of the.
Or remember we kept talking about Seiko from first chapter. Like, what if that is still her, like not a variant? She ran away from this tradition because she just like. I don't know, for whatever reason, she wanted to leave it. And maybe this chief or whatever is trying to, like, kind of repay her because they felt bad about, I don't know, something that happened in the past that made her leave. So just, like, the least that they could do is save her granddaughter while, she's out of commission.
Go to page 19.
Whoa. Okay.
Take a look at the... 1, 2, 3, the fourth panel. That's definitely a beard, right? That's not hair coming down. Like right underneath the chin.
That's what I was thinking. It could be Turbo Granny because, like, just all the hair, like it could actually be
the
that.
cat face. Oh, that would be so funny. I know you were cooking up something before I interrupted you. What do you got?
So I was thinking that maybe she is a part of this group and she just left them because of whatever reason. There's probably something personal that happened, so she left. And then this person felt the need to... Oh, this is what I was thinking about. So, what do spirit mediums, what are they capable of doing in real life that they claim that they're able to do?
Exorcising spirits.
Okay, something else.
Talk to the dead.
So, and just like in general, like some kind of like astral projection too sometimes is a part of it. So what if the reason why this person knows is because as her leader, maybe he or she is able to like kind of like a clairvoyant thing where they're able to like see what's going on from all of their disciples, and that's how they know, and that's how they were able to get Momo and save her.
Maybe they were watching from afar from an astral projection, but then that's why he said you're here, right? Because he watched her through the astral projection.
And from what you were saying from that one panel, like what if that's them looking at this group, at Seiko's group here? And that makes sense because that's at the damn shrine, the damn temple, or Mandra, where they're doing that. So It could be one of those things. That's crazy. Tatsu is too good at this. I think he purposely makes us all theorize and get nowhere. It's like we're just there.
And I'm not even upset about the fact I can't remember what it was. Oh, it was the Enra reveal. It was just a yokai. We still don't have an exact reason why he looks like Count Saint Germain. Obviously, that's yet to be revealed. But I feel like he really could have dove into the deep end with variants right then and there. He decided to pull it back and do like a safe route, like, oh, it's just someone that looks like Count Saint Germain. Okay, well, that has other questions associated with that answer. But I feel like this is one of those types of developments that he could really dive into the deep end here if he wanted to. Like, this could be Okarun. Turbo Granny, not as deep of a dive, and definitely not if it's someone that's just, you know, a friend of Seiko's. I feel like that's the easiest into the shallow that we go, but
I already see it. Last page of the next chapter is this person taking their mask off, you see their face, and we're on break.
100%.
Like you said earlier, turd nugget or something, or Miss Ayase, Okuru, somebody. We're in something like that.
It's been 84 years. You're here. There's none. Imagine that sound plays at the top of page 15. You are there, yes. You're here.
I also know what you are.
Oh, what a great discussion! Even though I was really kind of bummed that I saw that final panel before I started reading.
Oh, that's the panel that you saw. Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I saw, and I didn't know how we got there, obviously, but I just knew that Momo was back in some form or fashion. So I was like, okay, well, this is going to get resolved. This feels very Pygmy-esque. In the way that, yes, something happened, but it's also like, what did I just see happen?
Is there... Nah, I was about to say, is there... Can I search up, like, what does a mask with a circle means? I don't know.
Careful.
What does that mean?
All right.
Music, though, they definitely have instruments. So the things that we can confirm, I think we need to do this at the end of every stream, is things that we can confirm is a thing, because Tatsu is crazy, man. He's too good. So instruments, absolutely. Different plane of existence, I'm leaning towards that, like a spiritual world, but
okay,
I don't think I can confirm it yet. But I'm like, I feel personally like 80% sure about it, but I won't say 100%. And then the damn headdress thing, like, that's literally the same. There is some connection there. We have no clue what it is. The gloves and the gauntlet makes you think of, obviously, Count Saint Germain, or, you know, maybe that's on purpose. Maybe Tatsu said, we know there's people who really look into a lot of stuff, so I'm going to put the hat, put the gloves, the gauntlet, to make you guys think it could be this person, somebody else. We have no clue. Is that a beard? It could be a beard. What if it's not even Okaron? What if it's like Gigi or something? I don't know. Because technically speaking, Gigi also is somebody that could definitely be a spirit medium, because he's a prodigy.
He has that main character energy. He could take up the mantle of Seiko, God forbid, if something happens to her. Or even if he remembers Momo, and then afterwards it's like, okay, well, I want to do what you do, Granny. I want to be a spirit medium.
Almost remind me of Tokyo Revengers. Whenever he jumps to a different time period, what the hell is going on? Why do you look like that? Why do you look different? What is going on? That used to be some of my favorite stuff of that series. Like, huh? How did everything just change? All right, go back in time. Change. No, bad timeline. Everybody died. Go back.
It's the worst pass of all time.
And like, what does that leaf even like? Does it represent like a boat? Like, it is kind of shaped like one.
Yeah, I thought it was meant to be like passage, you know, like the river Styx, to where someone is passing from, you know, the land of the living to the land of the dead.
Or the land of the lustrous. I don't know. Whatever
Close.
that means.
Close. Oh, if you only knew.
Damn, 2 Taru gates is crazy. And it's in the middle. It's not like it's at one end and then the other end. It's literally here in the middle, and then I'm sure probably somewhere at the front of it. I don't know where the hell where did y'all even go? Like, he has the leaf. He's, I guess, kind of on there, and then we just fast forward to the stairs, so we don't even know if they even teleported or anything.
Yeah, that was a weird transition. I feel like that was done on purpose.
Transmission system.
Next, it is your turn.
Tatsu, we know what you are. You jump fan. We know what you are, Tatsu. He thought Horikoshi was talking to him. He was. He could say that.
Okay.
He's talking to me.
Okay.
Shit. Me?
Me?
The Drewski meme. My head hurts.
In the best way possible. Yeah, this is it's a great way to reinvigorate my theory brain as it relates to this series, because I feel like we were just kind of in a rut for like a little bit.
Yeah. I'm looking at that mask. I can't pick up anything from that mask. Like, I can't
really find anything. I've been scrolling like the last 5 to 10 minutes. I can't seem to find anything.
Let's see the jaw.
Especially not with that many eye slots.
Yeah.
Any chance you think that's possibly an alien?
That's why I initially thought in the beginning, because it looked like it was empty space. But I'm looking at the hands again, and then like the arm gauntlet. Yeah, this might be Count Saint Germain.
We've went full circle 3 times. I don't know who I am anymore. At this point, I might be the man behind the mask.
I'm just zooming in on the gauntlets and the glove. Like, that's very Count Saint Germain. Like, to be honest, it could be Hyper Geezer. What I first said, it might be his original. Like, he looks older. This might be. I mean, okay.
No, but
even
imagine
if you look at his hair.
Okaroon becomes the apprentice for Count Saint Germain.
Could happen.
And like future version of Okaroon is like a fusion between Count Saint Germain and.
Hold on.
Seiko.
What does Count Saint Germain's hair look like? Like, that could actually be him. And if him and Turbo Granny are related, they really hairy, huh? They got some jeans.
I don't think I can, make that connection based off of a couple of the shots we see of that gentleman from behind. I just don't see that being Count Saint Germain.
His hair is a bit more wavy and thicker.
Yeah.
Like,
he's got maybe it's Maybelline vibes for Count Saint Germain. This guy is just like, all right, well, at least you got hair in your 80s.
Like, I think the reason why I'm really thinking it could be Turbo Granny as well, though, is because of the fact that, like, I think we know the way that should be introduced back into the story would be something along the lines of this, just like with Reiko, where it's like, that's Reiko, that's Turbo Granny.
Agreed. My only hesitation to agree with you completely is that, do you think it is in Turbo Granny's character to go down this ritualistic path and do everything by the book? So, walking in a straight line with minions right behind you, bending down, picking up Momo, going up the staircase, handing someone your staff, putting down Momo gently into the water.
Yeah.
It
Even the way
seems a bit
they
like,
talk.
yeah, this is a mellow Turbo Granny, if anything.
You know what? I think from what she saw Count Saint Germain, maybe she said, all right, let me go way back to what I was before, and let me continue this
More traditional.
This journey. And it could be like the Seiko thing. We think that Seiko also, like, that could be a thing. Like, a theme in the series is that characters maybe, fall off of a certain path, and then they get, because Count Saint Germain, I'm going to assume that he was never like this before, and then who he is now is
something happened
from what he started. Yeah,
correct. Yeah, he might have been a bright-eyed boy and then got a traumatic experience, maybe from aliens.
Like, to be fair, Turbo Granny does talk down to everybody, so that could come from like a high position, a royal position type of place.
Possibly.
I can see the next chapter her like yelling at one of her underlings or something, or smacking them in the head or something.
Baka Yaroga!
Why did you do that? It is your Turbo Baba. Huh? How?
You see like
Why?
a blushing underneath the mask? No.
Ooh.
No.
That's where we get the backstory, or at least a little bit of it.
Oh, okay. So let's assume this is Turbo Granny. What do you think that means for her backstory? Since you brought it up, I'll let you go first.
You know what? I think her backstory probably mirrors Seiko's. So I feel like they both were spirit mediums. Maybe they came from a family, a bloodline. And then Seiko, as we think what happened with her is that she kind of like left the traditional side, kept doing what she was doing. And that might be why her and Turbo Granny are close. Because we talked about this a lot, about them potentially having the same job.
Yep.
Maybe that's why they bonded. Maybe Turbo Granny liked Seiko a lot because she's seen herself through her. But after seeing Hyper Geezer, she was like, okay, is he really still out here doing this bullshit? You know what? I gotta go back to my roots, because she left. Whatever reason she left for, like, what could Turbo Granny be doing right now? I don't think she's just simply living life. I mean, if Tatsu wants to go that comedic route, like you're seeing Turbo Granny just chilling on a beach or something.
I think she has a higher purpose, or she has at least conviction in doing something.
And what's the best way you can do that? Going back to what you used to do years ago. If you needed to go, like, maybe these underlings are like descendants of people that used to be her disciples back in the day, because they all do look young. They have like black hair. It's not like white or anything. It could be something like that. Disciples. Hell, she probably felt nostalgic when she seen Manjaro with Seiko.
Possibly. One writing technique that I have heard about, and I really do agree with this philosophy, is you are supposed to make your hero villainous and your villain human. So a diversion of, it's not just black and white. You have shades of gray on all sides. So with that being said, what I think might be setting up, if we assume this is Turbo Granny and Seiko, how she's been a spirit medium for so long, what if they were, okay, this is a little on the nose again, I'm going to try not to make as many references to One Piece as possible, it's just an analogy, guys. What if this is the Kuzan and Akainu splitting of opinions based on one event? So what if they had an event, much like Ohara, that one went in one direction, the other went in another direction? Now, what I'm thinking might have been that fraying event is, what if there was a human sacrifice that was proposed, and it could have been a child? Now, this human sacrifice could have been the daughter of one, a la a Calgara, and it could have been the daughter of another, a la, what's his name? The other explorer. Nolan.
Nolan.
So what I'm thinking might have happened is, what if one of them said, no, I don't want to do this human sacrifice, and the other one regrettably did it. And then after that, maybe even that's how they're connected. Maybe the daughter of Turbo Granny is the power inside of Momo, or is the god that was called upon following that sacrifice. And then Turbo Granny has to feel that pain that her daughter was the one that was sacrificed, whereas Seiko's was not, or something along those lines. You know what I
mean? It could be something like that. Huh. That's Turbo Granny, man. I'm looking at what I'm on page 15 of her when she has the leaf or kneeling down. Like, I don't know, man. I just like the body frame from the head, the shoulders, the arm. It just reminds me of Turbo Granny's, like the bagginess of her attire and like her like head shape. I don't know, and it really could not. It is somebody that I feel like it's somebody that we know or is directly connected to somebody else. It's not someone from a different faction, I don't think.
I promise I'm not trying to be an asshole. When you said that, I was immediately going to counter, I know for sure that's future Okaroon. Because when he says, for your two friends, I thought back, he doesn't really interact with Zuma nor Daiki at all. Like, because he didn't have that experience in the trunk.
Right. But it could be Turbo Granny because she does have a connection with Zuma and Daiki in terms of what she did to help them get out of there.
An Umbrella Boy, yeah.
Because she actually
would want to do that for Zuma.
Yeah.
Daiki, I don't know,
man.
It seems like Turbo Granny has a bit of a weak spot for kids, even though it's like she's an ain't shit type of person. Like she doesn't, make fun of Chichiquita.
Right. Besides that's like the only person
but that could be an older / spirit.
Okay, so like when you said like it could be a beard, I really think that's Tatsu trying to throw us off. Because you look at Turbo Granny's hair, her hair is like everywhere. So like the hat is hiding some of it, and then also she might have just trimmed it. She might have just trimmed it. It looked like she probably trimmed it. And then, try to, I don't know. I just need Turbo Granny back, okay? Okay, guys. This is I just love Turbo Granny. Just any way possible. I need her back. Now. We need her. Momo needs her. She needs her grandma.
She needs a grandma. She's holding out for a hero, some might say. All right. On that note, inside joke, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. This has been one of the longer Dandadan streams we've had in quite some time, but it was a ton of fun. Love talking with Vante tonight. Sherm, thank you. Zachary, thank you so much. I had a couple other viewers in here earlier when we were reacting, but we appreciate anyone that shows up and likes the stream for us, because that gets us out to more Dandadan viewers. We will have more Dandadan anime episode reactions coming up very soon. But please join us again tomorrow. We are going to find out if we are going to dual react to all of Goodbye Eri, maybe half of it, part of Chainsaw Man. I don't know. We got some stuff to discuss for tomorrow. We have a lot of stuff to react to tomorrow. Yeah, I love this chapter, what it does for the series. I feel like we're back in the lore gang / world building gang that I love.
Lordadan.
Lordadan. Yeah, that's it from me. Just appreciate everyone showing up tonight, and thank you for making this an enjoyable stream.
Yes, sir. So, see you guys next Monday for Dandadan. If this is what you come for every Mondays, this is the only content you got. Hey, we're here. You guys know it. I'm glad we're not on break, because once again, this chapter feels like a great, a fucking break chapter. Like,
yes,
crazy. So, yeah. But like we always say at the end of every video and stream, please stay safe. Stay healthy, stay clean. See you guys on the next video or stream. And peace.